Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful potholder or hot pad that features these little tiny hearts. The design is simple, double thick and beginner friendly, and is perfect if you want to add a soft handmade touch to your kitchen or if you want to create a thoughtful gift. I love how these little hearts appear in the pattern. It's such a sweet detail that makes this piece really special. Before we begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel, to hit the notification bell, to stay updated to all my videos and tutorials. This channel is updated weekly with new crochet tutorial. If you are new here, hi, I'm Silvana and I'm really glad you are here. So for this pattern, I'm using two colors of yarn. So I have here cotton yarns, a size 3, so a decay yarn. Ball is 50 grams and 100 meters or 109 yards. I'm also using a 3.5 millimeters hook, scissors, yarn needle, and I have here a measuring tape. So grab your hook and the yarn and let's get started. Before we start to work on our project, I would like to show you how big this piece is. It's about 20 centimeters and 8 inches. And the same here is almost 8 inches, 20 centimeters. To begin, we will place a slip knot with the main color. We will place a slip knot on our hook and we will work a foundation chain of 37 chain stitches. So 37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So after you made your 37 chain stitches, we will start with round 1. So we will work a single crochet in the first stitch here. So we'll skip the first stitch, and in the second chain stitch we'll work a single crochet. So insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull the yarn through, 2 loops on the hook. Now we yarn over and we pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. So this is a single crochet. Let's do another one in the next stitch. So insert the hook in the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull the yarn through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull the yarn through. Single crochet in the next stitch and single crochet in each chain stitch across. So continue to work 1 single crochet until the end of the chain in each stitch. So I worked 1 single crochet in each chain. So I have a total of 36 single crochet stitches. Now we flip or we turn our work and we will work on the other side of our chain, foundation chain. So we'll continue to work 1 single crochet in each stitch on the other side. So here is our last stitch that we worked on this side. Now it will be our first stitch on the other side, so we'll work another single crochet in this stitch. Here is the next stitch. We'll work another single crochet. I'm working around the yarn tail. Also, so single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next. So continue to work one single crochet in each chain on the other side in each stitch. So if you have a single crochet here, now we have here a single crochet, I'll work a single crochet on the other side. So continue to work 1 single crochet in each stitch until the end of the round here, and I will see you there. So I'm at the end of the round. I have 2 more stitches to go. And here is our last stitch, because it's our first single crochet of the round. And now we will insert the hook under the first stitch of the round and slip stitch. You should have a total of 72 single crochet stitches in this round. For round 2 we chain 3. These chains don't count as a stitch. So now in the first stitch we will work a double crochet stitch. To work a double crochet, we yarn over, insert the hook in the first stitch, grab the yarn, pull the yarn through. We have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull the yarn to the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull the yarn to the next 2 loops. So this is a double crochet stitch. Again, in the next stitch we'll work another double crochet. We yarn over, insert the hook in the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull the yarn through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull the yarn to the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull the yarn to the last 2 loops. And this is another double crochet stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next, and continue to work 1 double crochet in each stitch around. So around each stitch up to here. So I'm at the end of the round. I worked 72 double crochet stitches. Now we will join the round with a slip stitch to the first double crochet here. So this is our 3 chains, and here we'll join the round with a slip stitch and we'll pull tight. Chain 3 for the round 3. Work a double crochet in the first stitch, and now in this round the chains, these 3 chains, count as a double crochet stitch. So we have 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet stitches and 3 double crochet stitches. And before we do the last yarn over to finish the double crochet stitch, we will attach the color B, the second color, and we yarn over and we pull the yarn through, and now we pull tails. We'll keep color A, the first color, the main color, we'll keep it in the back now, and we will work with color 2, with the second color. Okay, we skip the next 2 stitches, so the first, the second, and we will work in the third stitch 3 double crochet stitches. So insert the hook in the third stitch and under the other yarn and pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull the yarn through. So we have 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet stitches, and now in our third double crochet we'll do the color change. So we yarn over, insert the hook, pull the yarn through, pull the yarn to the first 2 loops, and now when we need to do the last yarn over, so to finish the stitch, we bring the working color to the front and we grab the other color and we yarn over with the other color and pull this through. And now we can just, now we have the red color in the back, keep it in the back and also like right behind here, and we skip again the next 2 stitches and we'll work a cluster of 3 double crochet stitches. So we'll work a cluster of, and again we will work around the other color. So we'll work 1 double crochet. So this time we'll work 3 double crochet stitches in the main color. So we want to do a color change. So 1, 2 and 3. skip the next 2 stitches. So always carry this yarn in the back here. So skip the next 2 stitches and work another cluster of 3 double crochet stitches. And 3. And now we do the color change. Bring the working color to the front, grab the other color and yarn over, pull through with the other color. So we'll work another cluster like here of the red color. So skip the next 2. In the third we'll work 3 double crochet stitches. And 3. And now we do the color change. So we bring this and we'll repeat this pattern. So skip the next 2 stitches and another cluster in the main color, whatever color you have, you are working with. 2, 3, and now we skip the next 2 stitches and work another cluster in the main color here. You can see we still carry along the back side the other yarn color. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3, and we do the color change again. So we do the color change here again. So this is how our work look. Let's do one more now, repeat. So 1, 2, and in the third stitch we work 3 double crochet stitches in the second color, and we do a color change. Now on the third double crochet we change the color. Now we skip the next 2 stitches, yarn over, and we work 3 double crochet stitches in the third stitch. Three. Don't change the color because you are working 2 clusters in the main color. 1, 2, skip the first, the second, and in the third we'll work another cluster. 1, 2 and 3, and now we change the color. And we'll work another cluster in the third stitch of the second color. And change to color to the main color. So continue to work this pattern all the way around, repeating, working 1 cluster in the red color and 2 clusters in the main color. So you have 2 clusters in the main color between each red cluster. So continue to work all the way around, and I will see you at the end. So I'm at the end of the round. I have 1 more cluster to go, so I skip the next 2, and with the main color I work my last cluster. 1 double crochet, 2 and 3 double crochet stitches, and now I will just finish with the main color. So the last 2 stitches, I still have 2 double crochet left here. We'll skip them and we will slip stitch. We'll join the round with a slip stitch to the 3rd chain. So first, second and 3rd chain from the beginning of the round. So here we'll insert the hook and work a slip stitch. So this is how our work looks. For 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we chain 3 again that counts as a double crochet. And now in this space between the last cluster and the first cluster of previous round, we'll work another cluster. So we have already 3 chains that counts as a double crochet, and we'll work 2 more double crochets here. So insert the hook in the space and work 2 double crochet stitches, 1 and 2. Now we change the color and we'll continue to go now in the next space here between the next 2 clusters here between, and we will work there, double crochet, 1, 2, 3. So we'll work a cluster of double crochet stitches of 3 double crochet stitches. Pull this yarn tight and again just cut this yarn because it's disturbing. Okay, in the next space between the clusters we'll work another cluster in color B in the second color, so 2 and 3, and now we will change the color to the main color. Okay, carry the other color through the back, and now another cluster in the main color, 3, and now we change the color and we work 2 clusters in red. So now all the stitches will be worked in these spaces between the clusters, in these spaces. So another cluster in the second color and change to the next color. 1 cluster in the main color in the next, and as you can see we work 2 clusters in color red before and after the red cluster from the previous round, and here between the 2 clusters of the main color we work a cluster of the main color. So this is how our work looks. So continue to repeat this pattern all the way around. So I ended the round and color red, so we have the last 2 clusters we worked in color red. Now we will slip stitch to the 3rd chain. We skip now the last cluster and we slip stitch to the 3rd chain from the beginning of the round. So now we drop the color red and we slip stitch with the main color. And chain 3. Okay. In the same space here between the last cluster of the previous round and the first cluster we work another 2 double crochet stitches. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So all in the main color. In the next space we'll work another cluster in the main color. In the next space we'll work another cluster in the main color. In the next space we'll work another cluster in the main color. 2 and 3. So look how these little hearts appear when we work now this round. It's so cute and precious to see how they appear, these little tiny hearts. So continue to work one cluster in each space in the main color all the way around. And voila, again we have another tiny heart here. So continue to repeat, working these clusters in every space around. I worked one cluster of the main color in each space. I'm at the end of the round. I will join the round with a slip stitch to the third stitch. So look how our potholder starts to look, how the hearts appeared. And now continue to repeat this pattern, repeat row 3, 4 and 5 for 5 more times. And I will see you then. So I repeated my pattern until I have 6 rows of hearts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I still need to do 1 row of in the main color. I chain 3 and work 2 double crochet in the space, in this space, right below the chain, and I will work another cluster. So I'll continue to work 1 cluster in the main color in each stitch. So continue to work this row in the main color in each space. I worked all my clusters. I have a total of 6 rows of hearts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we can just cut off the red yarn. We don't need it anymore. Now we will continue with our next round. We chain 3. And in the same stitch here, we'll work a double crochet on the top of the stitch. In the next stitch, we'll work another double crochet. Work a double crochet. In the next stitch, another double crochet. So we'll continue to work 1 double crochet on the top of each stitch, not in the space between the clusters, but on the top of each stitch. So 1 double crochet in each stitch. So continue to work all the way around. So I'm at the end of the round. I will slip stitch to the first stitch, chain 1, and in the first stitch here I will work a single crochet and 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and I will continue to work 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So continue to work 1 single crochet and I will see you at the end. I'm at the end of the row of single crochet, I will join the round with a slip stitch to the first stitch, and now I will chain 1 to fasten off. So this is how our work looks. If you can see, we started, so the joining of the rounds are here. So all the time the round shifts to the right side. So I can use this as a back side. What we can do with this yarn is to hide it inside here. Just to make sure that we leave it inside. Don't need to hide it really well because it will be hidden inside. Okay, now we lay this bag, this work flat. We join the two sides together. So we insert the hook through both layers in the first stitch, like this, and attach the yarn and pull the yarn through and chain 1. Now pull tight. This yarn tail I will just put it inside here, and in the next stitch and in the corresponding stitch on the other side, I insert the hook like this and work a slip stitch. The next stitch, going to both sides, another slip stitch, another slip stitch, and work in each stitch 1 slip stitch, inserting the hook through both sides. So continue to do this until you get to the other side. So I'm at the end. Now I'm working in the last stitch to both sides and slip stitch, and now I will chain 25 for the hanging loop. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 I have 25, and I will insert the hook in the same space and work a slip stitch. Chain 1 to fasten off, to secure the yarn, and cut off the yarn. So all is left to do is to weave this inside. So this is our potholder. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated to all my videos. Bye everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.